Hey everyone, welcome back to BMX News Live, a weekly live BMX news show where I don't normally have headphones on and it feels weird talking with headphones on, not being able to hear myself. But with that being said, I talk about everything that happened in the previous week in the world of BMX that I think you guys might care about. And we've got a lot to talk about this week, but first we've got a bunch of people in the chat that I want to say thanks for joining and give shout outs to. We've got Rob Sparkman in here, Woodenfoot, who says he's 11 stories above Dallas right now. Send a photo in Instagram message. What's up, Noah Dabber, Josh Shipman, Alan Keats, John Hayes. Who else is in here? We've got a username I can't even see that says first time we are on time, and I'm not even sure who it is. Justin Lee, Kevin Jackson, Kyle McDonald, Kevin Zuba. And then we have a bunch of members in here. Adam Ortiz being the first to give a quick shout out to because he just sent in a $5 super chat. Thank you, Adam Ortiz. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love, and I'm stoked to have everybody in here. So we also have Rob Sparkman as a member in the chat. We have the Karinsky fam member in the chat. And we have 40 people tuned in live, regardless of who's chatting or not. I appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you. Zinky TV's here. Kyler Anderson, Intimidator. Kyle McDonald was just gifted a membership from Adam. Thank you, sir. So with that being said, I have some big stuff to talk about after this segue to me saying thank you to Josh Shipman for sending a $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Hell yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate it. And now, back to the news. Fuel TV is coming back in some capacity. There's a post up on LinkedIn that Huck Karinsky's dad sent me that says, big news from Fuel TV. We're proud to announce the launch of 4 brand new 24/7 digital channels, each inspired by the most legendary names in action sports media. Surfer TV, Powder TV, Skateboarding TV, and Bike Mag TV. These aren't just new channels, they're the next chapter. Each helped define their sport. Now they're ready to stream globally. In partnership with the Arena Group, we're bringing over 4,000 hours of iconic content to fans worldwide, celebrating the culture, creativity, and progression of surf, snow, skate, and bike like never before. And in the photo, they have a BMX photo here, and I'm sure you guys can remember a time where Fuel TV was on TV and you could see props and you could see other BMX stuff on there. So I'm wondering if props might be part of this 4,000 hours and that people will be able to go on. And I'm just not sure how it'll work. I don't know if anybody knows other than people at Fuel TV yet, but it's cool that there will be another avenue for people to get into there. Hey Brant, Fuel TV is still on Direct TV. Oh, so it's people who have Direct TV. Thank you, old dirty dangles. I did not realize that. I hope I don't know what I hope, but there's 43 people in here. Thank you guys for tuning in. So Fuel TV's back. If you have Direct TV, cool. Otherwise, I'm not sure how it'll work. We had a channel called Extreme Sports, and they used to show Fuel TV. So that was in Ireland from Kyle McDonald. Interesting. So this is a thing. It's going to be exciting to see if anything comes of it. Let's see. We have a question. We need to help John in the chat. I am confused searching on sites when it comes to buying parts to build a custom bike. There's so many parts and sizes. Complete bikes don't look appealing. I would like freestyle bike. Well, there's several different places you can go. One, if you have a local bike shop in your area, you could go check that out and ask them. They'd be more than happy to order you parts to help you build a bike. You could also go to one of many different BMX mail orders Dance Comp, Source BMX, Albies, Empire, Powers. I don't know if Circuit sells online, but there's a lot of online BMX mail orders and physical shops that you could buy from online. And there's a ton of videos from a bunch of different people that give you advice on what to pick. I have videos about geometry and picking those parts. So yeah. Yo, Steve Novak just sent in a $3 super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Cool to see BMX get its own channel / focus. Yeah, Fuel TV showed props growing up. They still show random things like Ruben Alcantara road trip, etc. Fuel shows way more surfing and skate though. Well, it sounds like these are 4 brand new 24/7 channels. So it won't just be surf or snowboarding or skiing and just skateboarding like focused on one channel. Each one gets their own. So that'll be cool. We'll see what happens with it. And if you have DirecTV, Dirty Dangles, let me know what happens if you get these channels or how it works. So let's keep moving here. We have something from Warped Tour Washington DC, and I'm not exactly sure, but it's Warped Tour in 2025, which is pretty sick. And if you want to learn about experiences, which has a quarter pipe here, you can see Extreme Sports is on here, and it just says get ready to amp up the adrenaline. Vans Warped Tour isn't just about the music, it's a playground for extreme sports, from high-flying skate demos to jaw-dropping BMX tricks. Witness the best riders throw it down on the ramp. And all I have to say about this is if there's anyone who watches this that has a connection that can get me in to ride a ramp at a Warped Tour, do it. Please. I would love to do that. The first time I ever went to one, the ramp was there, and I wish I could have rode it. And yeah, that's like a lifelong dream. I would love that. And Victoria's chiming in the chat saying, please, with the cat, the boots from Shrek, like begging cat face. Yeah. If somebody could let me know, or if somebody could get that connection made, that would be amazing. So if you're going to go to that, be on the lookout for the ramp. Take pictures, send them in. Use the hashtag #MoreBMX so we can show everybody. Let's see. We have something that I'm going to keep highlighting throughout the time here. We have the website BMX Union posting about the Woods Room in Pittsburgh. It's the new bike park that's coming to Pittsburgh. I did a couple videos about it on my channel. There's a tour video. You can watch that. And it's up here. They still have the Indiegogo that you can donate to. The link to that will be in the description down below. See, the thing is, I can't sneak onto the course because I have to get my bike in there. Gotta get a bike in to be able to ride it, you know? Anyways, Indiegogo is up to $55,000. It's awesome. They're over halfway to their goal. And it's going to be really exciting. Grant register to ride as a pro. I don't know how it works. It's not a contest. It's like you can they just have people that they allow to bring their skateboards or bikes in or whatever that are going to get to ride during the thing. I don't think it's any kind of an event or contest format or anything like that. So anyways, the Woods Room, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, I'm making sure that I talk about this as much as I can because I want this to be as big of a success as humanly possible. There will be links in the description to it, and you can donate if you want to. There's cool perks in there too, actually. What's it called? Jamie Bestwick just donated. Actually, I should just bring up the Indiegogo because it's probably on there. Jamie Bestwick put in, where's it at? Jamie Bestwick signed frame, $500, and you get a frame from Jamie Bestwick that he signed. It's pretty sweet. Help bike park, Get Jamie's personal frame that went 15 feet over the Cloud9 vert ramp in Woodward. Let's see, what's John saying? He needs some more help. Sucks every bike shop in my city don't carry any type of BMX bikes. I'm a huge fan of the 80s look colorways. Yeah, you may have to just go on to the mail orders, whichever one's closest to you, and pick out the parts. Says, I'm a tall guy, so what's your opinion, 20 or 21 for a taller person? I have a whole video that can give you the explanation behind some of those things. 21 if you're tall, for sure. Maybe even 21 and a half if you're super tall. But I have a full video about frame geometry, so you could watch that video and use it to help you decide like what type of frame you want to get, because there's a lot of options these days. So next up, we're getting into the coverage from Butcher Jam 2025. I put the link to this page because it has the park best trick video, street best trick, mini ramp finals, park finals. So you can watch all of the coverage from this event if you want to. Then, my mouse just didn't let me close that. We get into the videos from this week. Kid Wilson, yo, I'm heading to the Buckeye Old School show. I will be there. Hell yeah. I'd want that Bestwick framer if it were a GT or another old frame. Maybe you could hit him up and ask him if he'd be down to do that. He did say, like, he put the picture up of the Sunday, but maybe he has another one that he'd be down, you know? My meeting ended early, so I can actually watch the news live right now. Hell yeah. Yo, we've got Adam Connor, the man behind Time BMX, or one of the men behind Time BMX, who is in the chat right now. And speaking of that, let's just do it right now, because I've enjoyed doing this at different times in the news. So we'll bring up the Time BMX app and talk about the events that are going on. Somebody just mentioned the Buckeye Bike Show, so let's just go through them. Time BMX app. If you somehow haven't heard, say this every week, but if you somehow haven't heard about this app, you need to download it because it's got a social media. Let's bring up Dave Norrie's page. You got videos on here, and then you could put like your favorite skate parks or places that you ride or bike shops and events that you plan on attending if you have one in there. And so with that, there's an events section as well. And you've got all these different event options: freestyle race, flatland, dirt jump, pump track. We've been talking about all of the events for the month of June every week. So we've got some pump track events. There's one Sunday in the UK, then next weekend, the 21st in Switzerland, and then the following weekend after that in Belgium. These are qualifiers for something. I'm assuming like a world championship or something. Then dirt events, we've got the Ohio BMX Trail Series going down tomorrow in Norwalk at the Sandlot. Then the 28th at Gunlock Park in Marietta, the second stop of the Ohio BMX Trail Series. Then Helm Trails 20-year anniversary jam in the Netherlands, the 28th as well. What's up, Jeff Mead? Then there's Flatland events going on. There's only 2 for the rest of the month. Philippine National Championships and Malaysian National Championships, the 24th and 28th weekend. And both of these have park events as well. Racing, lots of races going on all over the place. Australia, France, Netherlands, Australia, every weekend for the rest of the month. So if you want to check that out, go into the app. Then we've got freestyle events. There are a metric buttload of them. So this weekend, Monster Cash Up in Denmark, then the Ohio Trail Series, as we said, Estonian National Championships, the 14th. Look at how many events there are the 14th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different events the 14th or the 14th weekend. Then we have Roast the Coast Stop 2 in Australia. Then we've got Ron Wilkerson's after party after the Buckeye Bike Show. The Monster Recon Tour Round 2 in Arizona. Buckeye Bike Show, the whole event itself is going down tomorrow in Dayton, Ohio area. I'll be going to that. Lloyd's UK Freestyle Park Series. It's a national BMX Freestyle Park Series in the UK going down this weekend. French BMX Freestyle Park Cup in France. X Games Osaka is going down next weekend. Costa Rica Freestyle Series 2 in Costa Rica. The Philippine thing we talked about. Feast Experience in France for the weekend of the 27th. Hills Day Street Jam in the UK the 28th. The Trail Series we mentioned. Name Here Jam, Richland, Washington. Speaking of that, Kurt's not here today. Where's Kurt at Champion BMX? Helm Trails we talked about. Malaysian National Championship we talked about. Skyline BMX Contest Eurobike in Germany the 28th weekend. Then USA BMX Freestyle Digital State Series Round 4 starts June 28th, goes through July 6th. So it's pretty sweet. And then there's a map function of this app. Be thinking of it. Don't put it in the chat yet, but in a minute, we're going to pull up this map and pick an exotic location in the world to find a random skate park at. Not yet, though. We will do it soon. Anyways, let's keep going. So Robin Meza Power Hour from Profile. Some really great park riding in here. I believe this is at the Sarasota, Payne Skate Park in Florida. Dude, absolutely rips. This is a fun one if you're into park riding. He's got some big jumping air tricks as well as some technical lip tricks. Then, let's see, what's John got saying here? Someone getting back into tricks. Is it easy to interchange from cassette to non-cassette, or should I buy a non-cassette? Yeah, I would get a planetary hub, honestly, because you don't have to think about it being a free coaster, and when you're moving forward, it is a cassette. And if you absolutely hate the free coaster element, all you have to do is put different springs inside the hub, which is a really easy process. And then you can make it into a cassette and not have it be a free coaster. And you can always put the other springs back in and make it back into a free coaster again. So yeah, they're just versatile. Next up, we've got Montecule welcoming Jeremy Malott with a crazy flare to fakie. Like, this looks like he's doing something from, over this famous spot. And it looks like he might be doing like a flare to fakie over just one of them. Nah, dude. He does a flare to fakie over the whole thing like it's a double. And it is insane. Such a good dude. Very well deserved. It's going to be exciting to see what he does at X Games. I don't know if he's going to the Japan one, but moving forward, just fun to see him. And then we got Rob Sparkman in here, Woodenfoot, given a membership. Thank you, sir. Woodenfoot. One gifted. I appreciate you. Thank you. And Mark Richard, you now have membership. Thanks for tuning in, Mark. Moving on, we've got Ross Dunbar, One Short Step. This video is awesome. Burly riding in it, some technical stuff, and there's a point in this video where, let me find it. Maybe you guys could let me know if it says what I think it does. I'm gonna mute the background music. I'm gonna bring the audio back. Make sure it's not too loud. Now, check this out. I'm pretty sure what this says is something about the bike exploding.
Just when the game was about to start, and killed me on Shelbourne Road, made the helmet smash and the bike explode.
I'm pretty sure it said, and the bike explode. Listen.
Me on Shelbourne Road, made the helmet smash and the bike explode.
I'm fairly certain that's what that just said. I heard that and I was like, that is the most perfect helmet smash and the bike explode. The most perfect song that you could put into a video where a dude breaks his forks, or I think it's broken forks, and his bike literally explodes. And the fact that the riding's super good on top of that, just one of those things that takes it to another level and makes the video even more enjoyable. And then he fixes the bike, obviously, because the next clip is him pulling it. So check that one out. Then we've got a promo for Linda Grabner's signature trigger frame from We the People. Great video, shredding in there. Check it out if you're a Linda fan. Listen, Linda. Then we've got Ride PA BMX Spring Street Ride 2025 in conjunction with the DNS BMX crew. Then we've got Johnny Devine Aotearoa. I have no idea how you say this. I have absolutely no idea. But I know this video is super high production value, well made, ripping some concrete skate parks as well as some dirt spots, riding, I believe, Gorge Park in New Zealand, just having fun, trampoline, water, great video. Then we've got Gasper Gwendolyn Focus Frame promo. The spots in this video are just as good as the riding, and the riding is amazing. Gasper always kills it. Does stuff that doesn't even make any sense. LS says 52 people and not even 20 likes. Come on, fellas, get the likes up. I don't like asking for them, but there's 55 people and 18 now, and it really does make people join in the chat or join the stream because YouTube pushes out further. So there you go. You got another like. Thank you, some dude. So yeah, Gasper absolutely kills it. This video is no exception. And then we move on to a video from Hire Footwear in the Streets of Columbia. So this one features Preston Oker, Riley Smith, and Mikey Andrews. And this is one that I've been meaning to talk about for a couple weeks now, but just keeps slipping my mind. Look at that. 21, and there was 57 people for a second. It really does work. But anyways, Riding Street, good video. It's over 7 minutes long, and I just meant to be talking about Hire Footwear because it's a new footwear company in the BMX space. We'll check out their Instagram page, which I had been following for a while because I think someone sent it to me or someone showed me. It was something like on the We Make Things page. Here it was. So I was on, someone sent me this page, and then it had Almond Footwear on their website still. And so I was like, oh, what is that? So then I forget how I got to wherever I got. Look, Almond Footwear's website's still up. Go to their Instagram page. They still have an Instagram page. I don't remember, but I somehow ended up following this. I don't know that they're affiliated whatsoever. They probably aren't, but some reason I was following this page and I went down like a rabbit hole of like, well, Almond, different BMX shoes, like who owns it, whatever, I don't know. But there it is. Will you ever go back to where you watch a video part and talk about it? I miss those. I liked doing those, but they were so hit and miss in whether anybody watched it or not that I was like, I don't want to just like throw videos out there as much as humanly possible, even if just for the sake of having a video every single day. So I don't upload every single day anymore. And yeah, I don't know. But regardless, Hire Footwear, they have a website. They have shoes that I think are available now. It's got euros on the website. What do we got here? A footwear company, hire.cc. Let's see, sir. Germany. Interesting. Let's see if we can find some info here. We make things. I knew it. I didn't want to say it without like explicitly knowing, but there you go. We make things. We the People brand umbrella. They are under it. Hire Footwear. You can check it out. That's why I was following their Instagram page. They're following We Make Things. So there you go. With that being said, their video is out. What's up, Kevin? Hey, you're Kevin. Hey, I'm me. Next up, we've got BMX Street Station 2025. This is a super long video, almost 44 minutes long. There's a bunch of different events that were at this BMX Street Station jam. And if you want to see all of them, they're up on the Dig BMX YouTube channel, like individually. So if we go into the videos here, they have the best tricks, the Vans best tricks, the Odyssey best tricks, the Kink best tricks. We the People Ring the Bell. Looks like it's out of a curved wall ride. High jump out of a curved wall ride is sick. I didn't get a chance to watch it because it's a 44-minute video and I didn't see that these existed until right before starting the news, but that's really cool. Eclat Best Tricks Jam, Cult Best Tricks Jam, Fiend Best Tricks Jam. So there's a lot of individual, whatchamacallits, jams. Yeah. Sorry, I brain farted. I was making sure that none of my texts were important. I see I have 5 texts and I was making sure they weren't important or something I needed for the news. Worth the 44 minutes, put it on while I was cleaning and didn't clean anything, says Stamos. That's awesome. That's so awesome. So now, before we get into a couple interview things, let's go ahead and let's pull the phone screen back up and let's pick an exotic location in the world to pull up a skate park from. So let's hear it in the chat. Let's find somewhere super crazy to see something super wild in the world. Bolivia. Ooh, that's top honors right now. Alaska. I think we've done Alaska before. There's a couple things there. Ethiopia. Ethiopia in Africa. What else do we got? So Bolivia and Ethiopia. Argentina, I believe we've done before. Egypt. Angola. I want to see. Is there anything in Ethiopia? Ethiopia, a country. Not a single one, but there's one close. There's nothing in North Korea, LS. I've already checked. So I don't know what country. Sudan. So this one is in Sudan. What is it? Indian School Park B-ball courts. Is it just like a spot? Oh, it's a bunch of flatland people go there. Wait, what? I've seen all these people in person. They're in Africa in here? What? Is this a glitch or is this real? Interesting. Alright. I'm not sure what's going on with that one, but let's just type in. I like Bolivia. Bolivia, the country, over in South America. Let's zoom out so you can get the context. Dubai has rich, crazy places. I reckon someone has added that with the wrong location. We'll get it checked. I was going to say, that doesn't seem like they were in Africa. Maybe they were, though. So Bolivia has a bunch of what look like tracks. Yeah, there's a bunch of tracks in Bolivia, which is cool. And I like BMX racing. But I want to find a skate park. So let's zoom out. What's over here? I don't know what country this is. Zoom out. Chile. Northern Chile. Let's check this one. Skate park Iquique. Iquique? This looks amazing. Have I pulled this one up before? There's dirt jumps. There's multiple bowl type deals, whatever that is over there. There's a full out skate park with a couple spine setups, looks like. This is amazing. Wow. How cool is that? Oh, we got multiple pictures too. The other side, so on one side, it's a beach. The other side, you get a sweet city view of them building cities. Look at this park. That's Macarena Perez local. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. That looks amazing. Can you imagine? That's your local skate park. Super, super cool. Stadium seats. Oh, yeah, those ledges are definitely like stadium style seats, unless you're talking about actual seats too. Yeah, definitely some seats with that you can have a roof over, because that's what these little things that stick out of the uprights behind them are. And it's got it on both sides. Super, super cool. BMX vacation to Chile, right? Really, really, really cool. So that's the Time BMX app. Check it out, download it, make a profile, follow some people, post on it, post your local park if it's not yet on there, and put an event in there if you have an event going on, because it's super awesome that there's a place now where you can point people when they ask you, like, how do you know about BMX events? Guess what? There's an app that tells you. So anyways, let's keep going here. Talk about some interview type stuff from this week. We've got Emma Finnegan and a bike check on the Bloom BMX's website. Brant, if I paid your way, would you travel the world, check out new parks, and make videos on them? Bro, if somebody paid for me to go across the world and make videos, how could anyone say no to that? That would be insane. That's like the dream of where YouTube could go one day, basically. So Emma Finnegan, Kink and Demolition bike check up on the Bloom, BMX.com. Check it out if you want to learn what Emma Finnegan is riding. Then we have Dance Comp's return to YouTube in full force. Mike Barrow on there teaching you how to bar spin with Austin Zentmeyer here. Then Mike shows up. Let's go. So, if you want to learn how to bar, do it there, because I'm not good enough at them to teach anybody. Then we've got a bike check with Angie Marino. Was this one? Did I miss? Am I wrong? Get out of here. We only talk about Lady Shredder stuff on the Bloom's website. Dang it. So here we are, back on the Bloom.com to talk about the Source BMX Angie Marino bike check. There you go. Yeah, Todd, it's pretty sweet that Dan's put Presley on the syndicate team. So check out that if you want to learn what Angie or Emma Finnegan are riding on their bikes. And then we had a really fun video from Dig at, I believe they were at the Street Station event. I'm not 100. Yeah, Street Station in France. So it's called Street Knowledge. And they ask a bunch of questions in here. And so I am going to give you guys some of the questions, but I only listened to up to like 6 minutes. So I thought it'd be really fun to watch it and hear the questions live and see if I know the answer. So I can't play the audio or too much of the video without copyright stuff happening. So we got to be strategic here. So the intro is a bunch of craziness. I think they have a card on the screen for the first questions. I thought they had a thing on the screen that said question 1. There's question 6. So I guess YouTube's just not showing me the specific frame. All right, either way, let's click through it. Oh yeah, so the first question was name 3 BMX specific shoe brands. I already heard this one. So while I wait on some answers, I'm going to launch into some hydration here. I've been talking about Launch every week in the news as well. They are an up-and-coming hydration drink company out of Texas, and they use all natural ingredients, and they've been supporting me. They have a code. I know some people who have ordered this and tried it. A lot of people like this strawberry lemon flavor. The code BMX30 saves you 30% on it. So it makes it like $21 with free shipping. So it's not a bad deal at all. And it tastes good, all natural ingredients. And it has this thing in it called Cognizin. Focus and attention. It's a nootropic. No, there's no caffeine in it. Here, you can pause if you want to see the ingredients. A lot of these ingredients are electrolytes. So we've got, it is not Morgan Wade's drink. Low-tech almond SCG, one person, Van Scotty Kramer. I guess that is kind of a specific, but they meant BMX specific shoe companies. So there's Orchid, Ends, Almond, Low Tech, Fade Footwear, SCG. I only know these because I already listened to it. What's the next question? Then they said, name 3 BMX video magazines, which honestly kind of stumped me. I knew Props by its video magazine name, but like by the time I was into BMX media, I didn't really know or the magazine, video magazine element of it, but there was a couple others. There was Soul BMX Magazine, 411, Props, Ride to Glory, and Project X. Those aren't video. Props is a video magazine, but I don't think Project X is a video magazine. So there was that question. Let's keep going. Then there was the question, who said this? I can jump the gap and I can tail whip, so I should be able to tail whip the gap. Paraphrasing here. Odyssey had a collab shoe with Etnies, I believe, for Aaron Ross, but they were asking about dedicated BMX specific shoe companies, not BMX specific models of shoes. So this was Van Homan talking about the Kona Gap in Florida. Question 4. How many X Games gold medals does Garrett Reynolds have? It's either 15 or 16. Yeah, there's 66 people in here. Thanks for tuning in. How many gold medals does Garrett Reynolds have? How many gold medals does Garrett Reynolds have? I think it's 15 or 16. I know the answer. We have a bunch of people. Yeah, it's 16 official, 20 unofficial. Someone else said 21 unofficial. If y'all effers are Googling this and answering from Google, you're cheating. There's a lot of speculation there. We don't know. There's some that weren't counted. That's funny. So we're keeping going here. Question 5. Who has the nickname the Canadian Beast? That's an easy one. You definitely should know that answer. Who has the nickname the Canadian Beast? Everybody's already chiming it in. If you don't know, it's Jay Miron, the Canadian Beast, the one and only. Is it cheating if I watched the video already? Just give everybody else a chance to try and guess before giving them the answer. It's not cheating. Yo, Keggy is in the chat. Thank you, Keggy, for another phenomenal thumbnail. If you guys didn't see it, I'll pull it up real quickly here because it's that good. So he put me in the lab right here. Put me in the lab with, whoops, where'd it go? Why is it smaller? There we go. With a brake lever, some glasses, my Dave Norrie looking glasses on here, and my backwards hat, Jeff Mead poster in the background, me on the screen in the background multiple times, a Park Tool multi-tool, an alienation brake pad, a new alienation brake pad, I might add, for a video that hasn't come out yet, and my name on the shirt, Brant R&D Unit. Pretty freaking cool. Looks like you were creating COVID. No, sir. I miss Orchids, man. Those were the dream shoes. I got like 12 pairs of them if you want to buy some or something. I mean, so anyways, Jay Miron, Canadian Beast. Let's keep going here. Question 6. What was the original name of the Hop Whip on flat? Jeff, it's just the thumbnail. The thumbnail for the news this week, Keggy put you in the background on the wall as a poster. You put your carving over the door picture. Yeah, Kevin was the first. No, Kevin was not the first. Kyle McDonald was the first to chime in with the correct answer. It is the Whopper. I knew that one as well. Bill Nitschke in a Burger King parking lot. You are correct, sir. I'm glad I know these things. I would have felt really dumb if I didn't know any of these. Let's see. We're looking for question 7. Wait. I think I missed. Are they asking? No. Come on. There we go. Question 7. According to Google, which BMX rider has the most followers on Instagram? Oh, geez. Who would have the most followers on Instagram? Nigel, Adam. I'm going to say, I bet you it's not R. Willie. I wonder if it's Adam LZ. I feel like you'd have to count Adam LZ because his YouTube channel is what catapulted him. It's either Nigel or Adam LZ. Adam LZ absolutely counts. My first thought was Nigel. This one is a trick question. It's Panza. Interesting. Yo! Kurt Schmidt in the chat just sent in a 20 bomb super chat, super sticker. Kurt Schmidt. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. It says, thanks for being you. Thank you for being you. Adam LZ is definitely a BMX rider. Still, for sure. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to find out through Google. What BMX rider has the most Instagram followers? We'll find out what Google says. What? None of these even make sense. What, do they give the answer? Because I'm not even getting a definitive answer. If somebody knows from watching the video, just put it in the chat and say that you watched the video. It's a guy from India, I think. Can't spell his name. Yusuf Shah? Is that who we're talking about? For real? Is it a name that nobody could even know? 5 million followers? Is this guy real? He's getting 160,000 likes on that? Hold up. Is this real? These can't be real followers, can they? 90,000? Some of them don't show the number of views here. I should be putting this on this screen. 24,000, 67,000. So then you got ones like 6,000, so it kind of makes sense. Yo, I don't know. This one feels... It's the guy doing those crazy standing tail whips and those weird tricks. Whoa, Instagram added a little messages thing here. Well, while we're here, Rob, who is in the chat, sent a photo of Dallas from 11 Stories Up, which is sick. So we'll pull that up after this. Yeah, okay. So this guy has the most followers, I suppose, and gets a lot of views. I don't know. Is he good? Well, that's an ad. A guy who BMX isn't the same as a pro BMX rider. I don't know how specific the question was, but what kind of stuff is this guy even doing? Oh, for real? Okay. Anyways, let's find out, how many does Nigel have? Nigel has 603,000 right here. 603,000. Now let's find out Adam LZ. Adam LZ has 1.7 million. And if we scroll down here, I bet you anything we can find a BMX post at some point. Oh, there it is. Look, boom, 70,000 likes. Not that far down. Okay, what about Adam 22? Adam 22 has 1.4 million. So I'm just going to go ahead and say the answer, let's be real, he's a real BMXer and gets paid for his ad. He's definitely a real BMX rider. He's doing tricks. It's just like when you get to the fake video scaring someone walking down the street, then grabbing your BMX bike, I'm like, all right, I've had enough here. He's definitely able to really do cool tricks, and he's a BMX rider. Adam 22 hasn't touched a bike in years. He ain't a BMX rider anymore. I don't know if we can say that. He has the biggest platform, and I would say his ratio of followers are legit. Hopefully they are. Anyways, let's keep going here. So, oh, we got an ad here that we have to skip real quick. Yeah, it's great for him. You could only know the answer to the followers question if you looked it up. Question 8. How many issues of Dig BMX magazine are there? Oh, man. Let's see. LS, your content on the internet does not determine whether or not you're a BMX rider. Just because he doesn't make BMX videos anymore doesn't mean he doesn't ride. He still has a park in his backyard, and I've seen that people were riding it this like not long ago. So as long as he rides a bike, he's a BMX rider. And as long as he can still do a trick, BMX rider. And his park is dusty. 150, 69, 69. What's the actual answer? Because there's no way I'm going to be able to answer that. I feel like I remember the 100th issue being a big deal, so I'm not positive. When do they give the answer? Bro, Pancake Eater, we are moved on beyond the 5 million follower BMX rider. He's a real BMXer. Okay, it's okay. It's 110. There we go. So Dig has 110 issues. I thought I remembered the 100th one being like a big deal. Two past or present professional BMX riders from Wales. That one is tough unless you just know. If you just know people from Wales off the top of your head, congrats on that trivia, because man, that is not one I have. This is the longest news you've ever done. I'm here for it. Hell yeah. Is Godwin from Wales? Is he? I I feel like unless you're over there, it's kind of like knowing what state someone is from if you live in the UK. I feel like my neighbors are Welsh. Zach Shaw. Wait. Is Jordan Godwin in this? He said, where the F is Wales? That's awesome. I mean, he's in this, so he's got to be like me. He doesn't know. He said, I'm not from Wales. Yeah, I saw him on there. He said Scott Ditchburn. Wow. The knowledge. Jordan Godwin, so Ian Morris knows. Should I go get the other one, he says. Meza, he says. There's two right there. Oh! Ian Morris is also from Wales. That's awesome. Cool question. What does BMX stand for? Bicycle motocross. Is that it? That's the end. Yep. Well, that was fun. I liked that. So, let's keep going here. Here's the photo that Rob sent in from 11 Stories Up in Dallas. That's pretty neat. Wonder what that thing is. That gigantic croquet looking thingamabob. Today it stands for friends getting together and making memories. We need more BMX trivia. Bird, microphone, xylophone. All right. Yeah, the trivia stuff's fun. I always enjoyed making those videos at Swamp Fest. Maybe we'll make a return to those at some point. Then we had Zach North sent me this. Shill Ground Management. Thought it was kind of funny. It's an arch. It looked like an arch. It looks like a giant croquet thing that you have to hit the ball through. Pretty funny though. He sent me this photo earlier today. Then we get into the more BMX stuff. Hey, is the guy who sent in the picture hiring? I don't know. Kevin getting creative with the double foot plant, ass hold on the seat and bar spin to fakey bar. Kevin kills it. Then we got Presley Worley jumping the fence at 9th Street. That was a fun session that we had there. It was really fun to jump through this fence too. Here's my angle. Through the fence. Killing it. So then we have Huck Karinsky in a video from Feast where he's riding on the Feast course, posted up with the More BMX hashtag. So good. Dangles and LS. Honestly, nothing in as far as the Tomorrow tire situation with the claw has changed since my video. So my video covers it fully and I don't really have any more to say about it. So if you watch the video, you'll get it. Huck absolutely killing it over in France. Fils Montpellier. And Catfish announcing him. It's just so cool because Catfish is from Ohio too. Too freaking cool. Then we have a post from Fictive with their new frame. Use the hashtag. Look at that dog. And it's Danny Moran's signature frame, I believe. Navigator. Am I wrong? Am I wrong in that? I hope it's Daniela. I hope it's signature frame. Yes. Getting most of the profits from the frame sales. But I appreciate it, Dangles. It was LS asking if I could explain it. As far as who's in the wrong, I don't know that we could ever fully say who's in the wrong, because just as I said in the video, two sides of everything, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. And honestly, with everything that's been said and out there, everything I said in my video is enough. So with that being shared, I have a couple messages making sure that there's nothing else. So we had a quick one here from Adam Ortiz from the Space City Flatland Jam that went down last weekend. Terry Adams, not Paragon, the Mark Johnson aluminum brakes. We got guitar player for, oh, I'm just going through his posts at this point, not his pictures. Oops. Pictures from the jam, everyone. Not sure. That looks like Terry Adams' bike. Not sure. I can't tell who it is though. It's pretty far away. There's Mark Johnson. Then, man, I can't tell who everybody is. I also don't know who everyone is, so there's that. It was gifted to that kid last year. That's sick. So this kid got this bike. Man, it looks like Terry Adams' old bike. Is it? The one that I did the bike check on? Not sure. I can't fully tell because it's far away. And with that being said, we are an hour deep into the news today. I appreciate, yes, it is Terry's old bike. How sick. I did a bike check on that if you guys want to see the specifics of it. But no, Brad, don't go. I need to eat, man. I'm hungry. So with that, I appreciate everyone who's here right now. Kevin Zuba, LS, Adam Ortiz as a member. Thank you for that. Kyler Anderson, Pancake Eater, Dirty Dangles. Who else is here? Whoa F. Hello. Jeff Mead is here. Kyle McDonald, if I didn't say it already. There's a lot of people who've been chatting a bunch, so I'm repeating myself. Either way, I appreciate all of you. Kurt Schmidt for the super sticker. Josh Shipman for the super chat. Adam Ortiz for the super chat and the gifted membership. And Rob Sparkman for the one gifted, as well as Steve Novak for this $3 super chat. I appreciate everybody who tunes into these, and I will be back Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the next BMX news. And stay tuned. We've got finally a video from the trails coming on Monday, and I might drop the Chenga contest edit tomorrow. Not sure what'll go out tomorrow yet, but there will be a video tomorrow. So have a good day, everybody. I'm going to go eat now.